After enduring two failed marriages, Kris Jenner found comfort in Corey Gamble, who promised to remain loyal and never leave her side. But the truth seems to tell a different story. Is Corey really the man he claims to be, or is there more to him than meets the eye? While Kris and Corey appeared to have a strong and respectful bond, it's strange that no one has ever met his family. Some whispers even suggest that Corey may have been placed in Kris's life with ulterior motives, possibly infiltrating the Kardashian world. Corey, who is 25 years Kris's junior, has been by her side for nearly a decade, but their once loving and supportive relationship now seems to be on the brink of collapse. Reports reveal that Corey recently ended things with Kris for reasons no one can explain, leaving Kris furious and heartbroken. An insider shared that Kris feels Corey has revealed his true colors, and she's struggling to come to terms with it. Greg, final comment before we move on. Their story began in 2014 at a party during Kris's separation from Caitlyn Jenner. Despite the timing, Corey confidently approached Kris, introducing himself and setting the stage for their future. At the time, Corey worked for Scooter Braun as Justin Bieber's tour manager. The couple quickly became inseparable, frequently seen dining together and taking vacations, including a trip to Mexico, and then channeling her fan base. She introduced him to an actress, and the band recruited him. Just months later, Corey made his first appearance on Keeping Up with the Kardashians in March 2015. Kris's daughters expressed their concerns about the couple's significant age gap, questioning whether Kris was rushing into things. Just 2 months later, Kris and Corey made their red carpet debut at the prestigious Met Gala, both dressed in all-black outfits. While the Kardashian sisters initially had reservations about the relationship, Khloe remained uncertain, even several years into the partnership. In a January 2018 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Khloe confronted Corey about his distant behavior toward her, saying she wanted to feel more comfortable with him. All integrity, but more comfortable with him. Despite this tension, Kris and Corey's relationship continued to flourish, with the couple vacationing in the south of France, and engagement rumors swirled when Kris was seen wearing a large diamond ring. When asked about the ring on The Late Late Show with James Corden, Kris sparked even more speculation by choosing to eat a cricket instead of answering questions. Burst, like a spatial cricket, yeah. The rumor mill also buzzed with whispers that Kris and Corey might have secretly married. The real drama, however, unfolded when Kanye West confronted Corey about his private nature in a Keeping Up episode. Kim recounted how Kanye bluntly asked Corey why his family had never met Corey's relatives. Although Kim disapproved of Kanye's approach, she understood his concern about Corey's privacy since joining the family. Khloe sided with Kanye, and tensions rose during a family trip to Palm Springs. Kris later confronted Khloe about her behavior, but Khloe eventually apologized, saying she just wanted her mom to be happy and didn't mind who Kris dated as long as they treated her well. Ha! Tie. But Kanye's concerns weren't unwarranted. Why hadn't Corey introduced his family to Kris? Kanye claimed Corey had ulterior motives, suggesting he was hired to infiltrate the Kardashian family. In a 2022 Instagram post, Kanye alleged that Corey had been close to Diddy's family and Justin Bieber, insinuating that Corey inserted himself into Kris's life after her divorce. Kanye even posted a video of Corey kissing a young woman, which he later deleted. The Kardashian family dismissed Kanye's allegations as irrational, with Kim even considering placing him under conservatorship at one point. Things went quiet for a while, but behind the scenes it became clear that Corey had indeed been unfaithful. According to an insider, Corey cheated on Kris with a close family friend at a private party. After Kris left the party early, Corey slipped into a room with this woman, and several people saw them leaving together. Although the incident took place months ago, Kris only recently learned about it, leading to a heated argument where Corey denied any wrongdoing. The situation escalated when Kim confronted Corey at Kris's house. Kris was devastated and did everything she could to keep the scandal out of the media, fearing it would damage her reputation. After 2 failed marriages, Kris's first to Robert Kardashian, a prominent attorney, and later to Bruce Jenner, an Olympic gold medalist who transitioned to Caitlyn Jenner, Kris was determined not to let this relationship turn into another public mess. She tried her best to keep any negative issues with Corey out of the spotlight, but after the cheating scandal, the couple's relationship took a nosedive and numerous arguments erupted, causing Kris to lose trust in Corey. The conflict became so intense that Corey decided to temporarily leave Kris, suggesting they take a break to think about what they wanted. Despite everything, Kris seems unwilling to end things, driven by a sense of shame. Rumors have surfaced that the couple is considering therapy to work through their issues. Now, let's talk about Kris and Corey's relationship. These two have been together for nearly a decade. First, Kris was married to Robert Kardashian, then Caitlyn Jenner, and now Corey Gamble. But hold on to your seats because whispers are flying that Corey might not just be Kris's boyfriend, he could be her secret husband. Yep, you heard that right. Secret weddings and all. But back to the juicy part. Did Kim really get cozy with Corey? Well, the grapevine seems to think so. But here's the twist. It's not exactly sending Kris into a tailspin. Why? Because allegedly, Kris has a history of being, shall we say, open-minded about her daughter's romantic escapades, even rumored to be involved with Diddy. It seems that Kris Jenner's empire might be crumbling right before our very eyes. The queen bee of reality TV is in deep trouble, and this time her usual bag of tricks might not be enough to save her. Rumor has it that Kris Jenner is tangled up in a massive scandal involving none other than Diddy and his shady dealings. Word on the street is that Kris allegedly pimped out her own daughter, Kim Kardashian, to Diddy's infamous circle of freak-offs. Yep. You heard that right. It sounds like something straight out of a Hollywood thriller. But that's not the only bombshell dropping on Kris right now. Hulu just made a huge move, pulling the plug on the Kardashians show. And you can bet Kris is absolutely furious. Kris's troubles are piling up faster than ever, and it looks like she can't catch a break. The latest bombshell? The IRS is reportedly investigating Kris for tax evasion through her California community church, and this could be a major blow. Allegedly, Kris has been hiding a large sum of money through the church, not just for herself, but also for her children. If these allegations hold up, it could mean serious trouble for Kris and her entire family. The IRS has the power to freeze Kris's bank accounts and properties, which could devastate her finances and reputation. And if criminal charges are filed, it could mean jail time for Kris and anyone involved. As the investigation continues, it's clear that Kris Jenner's life is about to get a lot more complicated. This could be the beginning of the end for the Kardashian matriarch. Kris founded the California Community Church in 2009, which was previously known as the Life Change Church. The church's lead pastor, Brad Johnson, is a longtime family friend and even officiated Khloe Kardashian and Lamar Odom's wedding. Some people are shocked that Kris started her own church, but the Kardashians have always had a strong association with religion, frequently seen praying on their shows and posting about it on social media. After that, however, there have been rumors surrounding the authenticity of Kris's church, with some people speculating that she founded it to use it as a tax write-off. One of the main issues here is tithing, a practice where churchgoers are expected to give 10% of their earnings back to the church. It's no secret that Kris takes 10% of all of her children's earnings, which has raised a lot of eyebrows. Many people find it too much of a coincidence that Kris founded her own church, where tithing is a regular practice. At first glance, this might not seem too suspicious. Many managers take a cut of their clients' earnings. But Radar Online reported that the California Community Church got caught up in a tax scandal for not paying taxes during its first few years. And now this might confuse some people, as churches are typically exempt from paying federal, state, and local taxes. But they do have to pay taxes on their payroll expenses, which Kris apparently neglected to do. This doesn't seem like something a business-savvy woman like Kris would miss. But there are more money issues with the church. So the Kardashians have been involved in charity auctions on eBay, with proceeds allegedly going to the California Community Church to avoid paying taxes on the money. Another eyebrow-raising issue is the church's membership fee. While some churches charge a small fee or encourage tithing, the California Community Church charges $1,000 per month to attend. This makes the church seem like a high-end, exclusive spot for the rich and famous. And with this fee, Kris is likely making more money than she ever did before, which doesn't sit well with many people. But if you think that's the only shady scandal the Kardashians are involved in, think again. The whole situation seems incredibly suspicious and shady, to say the least. And it doesn't end there, because people are also raising questions about Kim's finances, convinced she's been inflating her net worth and income. Kim, I don't know if you know this, Kim, but from what you've explained, the